The digital humanities is an emerging field within the scholarly world, and it is especially applicable when discussing technical writing. A search on Google in 2016 for the term digital humanities yielded 2.1 million hits alone. So what exactly is it? According to Todd Presner and Jeffrey Schnapp in their Digital Humanities Manifesto, the digital humanities is not a unified field, but an array of convergent practices that explore a universe in which print is no longer the normative medium and knowledge is produced, and instead print finds itself absorbed into new multimedia configurations. It is also the study of how digital tools, techniques, and media have altered the production and dissemination of knowledge in the arts, human, and social sciences. In other words, the digital humanities is any way in which the humanities field is becoming digitized. So how does this apply to technical writing? Mike Markell states, with each passing year, more professionals are using social media in the workplace. A 2012 survey conducted by the human resources company Silk Road found that almost 3/4 of all employees use their mobile devices in the workplace every day to connect with coworkers and customers. Markell takes it a step further to cite Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn as the three most popular of these. This means that it is key we teach college students how to use social media and the etiquette that goes along with it, because there's a good chance they will encounter it sometime in the future. One way in which the digital humanities fields directly intersects with technical writing is through social media websites, primarily Facebook, being utilized for classroom projects. The primary projects that I am going to focus on are at-home collaborative projects in which humanities departments have initiated Facebook groups for their students to work in. The benefits of these type of projects include accessibility, meaning students are able to access the information anytime, anywhere. Motivational, meaning some students actually had a better outlook on their education after these type of projects. Collaboration, meaning it was easier for students to collaborate and communicate through Facebook. And finally, globalization, indicating that if students wanted to, they could make their project available to the entire world. Of course, there are some hindrances and precautions one should take with these type of projects. Markell points out some ethical and legal guidelines when using social media in the professional setting, and I think they apply to the scholarly world as well. 1, keep your private social media account separate from your professional or educational one. 2, avoid impersonating someone else online. 3, maintain a professional tone and always be appropriate. And 4, always cite your information, photos, and quotes, even on Facebook. One particular study where students used Facebook in a humanities setting for a project collaborating at home was with Yang Song in his journal, Student-Initiated Use of Facebook for Learning Online Journalism. In this study, students were encouraged to use Facebook by their teacher for the project, but not required to. 2 out of the 5 groups ended up using Facebook, and Yang selected one of them for his case study. Out of the data collected, there was threads and comments that the students had shared, any photos, links, or documents that they linked to one another in the group, and finally he conducted follow-up interviews with all of the participants after the project. The overall result was an enhanced level of communication between the students, between comments, posts, and likes. Song also says that the likes allowed students to show appreciation for each other without actually having to type in a reply. There was one student in the study who did not communicate more through Facebook, but Song found that she also did not use social media as frequently outside of the classroom. He says that a good way to combat this is by teachers assigning weekly assignments that require communication through Facebook. So how exactly does one set this up? Luckily, Facebook already provides its users with all of the capabilities one needs to create an efficient online learning environment. Simply create a group, name your group, add anyone you want, and then decide your privacy settings for the group. Beyond that, Facebook allows people to share their ideas through posts, comments, videos, live videos, plus their individual communication avenues like Messenger. In the end, each classroom and teacher will have to decide which projects are appropriate for social networks and which ones are not, and it can help to observe how other teachers have implemented it into their classroom.